Hello, I'm Gary Sinise, and I'm thrilled to host the third annual America Salutes program. A program like no other, a program that brings Americans together to recognize, honor, and most importantly, thank our nation's graduating high school seniors who plan to enlist into the military following graduation. Each year, less than 1% of all high school seniors make the selfless decision to enlist in the military, to put their country before themselves so that their fellow classmates and all of us have the freedom and liberty to pursue our dreams. While some of their peers are going off to college or heading right into the business world, they have chosen a different path. Tonight's program may look a little different from the other graduation ceremonies or events that you've experienced, but trust me, it will be a one-of-a-kind celebration fitting to honor our nation's newest and youngest members of the armed forces. For nearly 40 years, I have had the privilege of being an advocate for our service members, and for over 10 years, my foundation, the Gary Sinise Foundation, has worked towards its mission of serving our nation by honoring our nation's defenders, veterans, first responders, their families, and those in need. Tonight, we celebrate the 150,000 class of 2022 high school enlistees who have joined a small, noble group of Americans who have taken a solemn oath to defend our Constitution and who freely chosen to wear the cloth of our nation. Tonight is for them, their families, and for all Americans who wish to be the first to say thank you.
What happens when the one becomes the reason? The freedom, the hope that keeps us believing. There is honor, light, and faith. Allegiance to more than a flag, a belief or a cause. It's a calling. To wear the uniform, to leave what's known, for the unknown, to see what it means, to serve, and to stand while others may run. We swear, we support, we defend. In an act of true faith, our hearts call the orders our own, and the honor our reasonable sacrifice. We're the ones who wear the uniform and wear our dreams and commands. As we pack our lives and our memories into our mission, we, the people, the ones, to establish justice in our moments, ensure domestic tranquility in our decisions, provide for the common defense. In our actions, promote the general welfare. In our words, secure the blessings of liberty. In our decisions, we're the ones to leave, to return home, to remember the fallen, to understand the sense of duty. So help us God. We're the ones who take the oath.
leader. Disciplined. Faithful. Focused. Soldiers. Answers. Diligent. Aware. Selfless. Skilled. Marine. Army. Space Force. Coast Guard. Navy. Brave. Air Force. One who took the oath.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense. It's great to be able to join you in honoring our next generation of outstanding service members. Most of all, I want to congratulate our graduates. You know, I'm so proud that you've chosen to serve your country in such an important way. I believe that service is a gift. By joining the military, you'll give so much of yourselves to the nation that we all love. And I can tell you firsthand that you'll get so much back in return. Every day, you'll work with the very best of America, with deeply committed patriots who work together to embody the values of democracy that you'll swear to defend. It's going to be challenging work, but I think that you're going to love it. Now, I also would like to thank your families and your loved ones today. Throughout your time in uniform, they're going to serve right alongside you, and their love and support will absolutely make your service possible. So graduates, thanks again for stepping up. I know that you'll help keep us safe and make us proud. And so on behalf of the entire Department of Defense, welcome to the team. We're awfully glad to have you. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Soldiers, hello. I'm Major General Kevin Vereen, and I am the Commanding General of the United States Army Recruiting Command. First of all, I want to tell you that we are extremely proud of the decisions that you have made to join the United States Army. You are less than 1% of America's young men and women who decide to serve their country and to do things that are greater than themselves, like being a member of the United States Army team. We know that your decision is one that we truly appreciate. We know that this is going to be challenging, but we also know that it's going to be rewarding. And we want you to take advantage of all the great times that you will serve in our great United States Army. So again, to the families, to the soldiers, welcome to the Army team. We are proud to have you on our team.
Welcome to our ranks, class of 2022. I'm honored to serve with you and excited for you to start this new journey of service and adventure. You are now part of the less than 1% of your fellow Americans that take the oath to protect our great nation. For that, we're proud of you and grateful to you and your families for taking on this challenge. You have the opportunity to make an impact on your fellow soldiers and the people across the world. Make it count. Army strong.
I am Sergeant Major Cortez Brown, the Sergeant Major for Marine Corps Recruiting Command. Few rise to the challenge of a cause greater than themselves, but you have chosen to do so. It is an honor to serve with you. I wish you the best of luck as you embark on this journey ahead of you. Be proud of who you are and the country you serve. Semper Fidelis.
Greetings. I am Major General Jason Bohm, the Commanding General of Marine Corps Recruiting Command. I want to congratulate each of you on your enlistment in the armed forces. America still needs its heroes, young men and women like you, people willing to answer a call and to be part of something greater than themselves, to be dedicated to taking on tough tasks to defend those who can't defend themselves and preserve our and our family's way of life, to be men and women of honor who demonstrate moral and physical courage, warriors willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Thank you for choosing to serve our great nation. May God bless you all. Semper Fidelis.
I'm Captain Richter Tipton, the commanding officer of the U.S. Coast Guard's Recruiting Command. I want to thank you for your decision to join the United States Armed Services. I know this last year hasn't been easy, but the resilience and dedication that you have demonstrated to get this far will be an asset to the Coast Guard and our great nation. I also want to thank your parents, teachers, and community members who have offered support along the way. Your mentors deserve my gratitude. By raising your hand and taking the oath, You have joined a long line of volunteers who are interdicting drugs at sea, saving lives, and protecting the waterways that are so important to America's economic prosperity. I want to thank you for joining my Coast Guard family, and Semper Paratus.
Congratulations on your choice to serve in the military, and a special shout out to those who are going Navy. We strive to recruit the next generation of sailors who are interested in pursuing meaningful adventure, working in an environment characterized by creative innovation, and experiencing the strength that comes from working as part of a unified team. You are now part of that team. The Navy needs you, it needs your unique skills and fresh ideas from day one. I'm excited for each of you. You've made an excellent decision regarding your future, one that I promise you will not regret, regardless of where it takes you. Congratulations again, and I look forward to serving with some of you in the fleet and all of you in defense of our Constitution and the United States.
Hello, I'm Gunner Sergeant Justin Bowen, and first and foremost, I'd like to congratulate the graduating class of 2022. It's been a long road in your high school experience through the pandemic, the virus, and everything else, and I'm excited to say that you're ready to start your life. And hopefully, the world's a little better than it was. But what I'm really here to say is congratulate those that have decided to wear the uniform just like me in a few years whenever they graduate. Thank you for your service.
Everyone wants to make a difference in the world, and you've each chosen a path where you can do exactly that. I'm Major General Ed Thomas, and I lead recruiting for the greatest air and space forces in the world. By choosing to be an airman or guardian, you have signed on for a life of purpose where you'll make your mark doing amazing things around the world with some of the best people you'll ever meet. And no matter which of our 200 career fields you join, all we need for you is to bring the best you've got. So on behalf of the United States Air Force and the United States Space Force, we look forward to seeing you on the flight line or on the launch pad. Semper Supra and aim high.
I'm Mayor Hopkins Bradshaw, Air Force.
My name is Aiden Brathwaite, and I'm joining the Navy branch.
My name is Juwan Young, and I'm listening to Marines.
My name is Jokaira Trinidad, and I am in the National Guard Army.
I'm Christian Olson, and I'm enlisting in the Marine Corps.
My name is James Duval, and I'm enlisting in the Marine Corps.
My name is Emmanuel Rivera. I am in the Army National Guard.
My name is Tyrone Pollard. I joined the Army because I didn't know exactly what to do after high school, and my mom and my grandpa put me in their perspective of going to the Army and it basically being my second family and stuff.
For me, taking the oath means making my family proud and serving my country.
I just think it's a great opportunity, especially since I'm a senior in high school, and I'm just grateful for this opportunity overall.
For me, taking the oath means stepping up to protect my country, my nation, fulfill my honor and the trust that people have in my nation and the military.
For me, taking the oath means that I am sacrificing something for the greater good, whereas it's helping my community, the people around me, even my family and friends. But it's more than just that, it's the people around me that I may not know, but I'm willing to know next.
All the people that have come before me I've respected and really tried to take in that path of fighting for what's right.
I made my decision to serve because I just wanted to follow in generations of my family serving in the military.
For me, taking the oath means something that I can't take back. I had to stand by it and do what the oath says.
I've wanted to do something above more than just going to college and the basic route.
To realize it's bigger than yourself and it's about everybody.
I'm Aiden Brathwaite, and I'm someone who takes the oath.
I, Christian Olson, and I'm someone who takes the oath.
I'm Nico, and I'm the one who takes the oath.
My name is Tyrone James Pollard Jr., and I'm the one who takes the oath.
I am James, and I'm someone who takes the oath.
I am Magdalena Plachuda, and I am the one that takes the oath.
Hi everyone, Robert Irvine here from the Robert Irvine Foundation. Our freedom is built on sacrifices of the men and women that wear the cloth of our nation. They deserve our respect, and when they walk into a room, they command it. Tonight, as we recognize the class of 2022 high school enlistees, we also recognize that they are able to enlist because of those who have served before them. Our veterans, and to those who are currently serving, are proof of the power of legacy, family, leadership, and honor every day. To everyone who has taken the oath, from one veteran to another, Thank you for choosing to serve. Your dedication, your sacrifice, and your patriotism inspires me and the people around you. On behalf of everyone watching right now, thank you. We support you. God bless you, and God bless America.
Hi, I'm Catherine Tappan from NBC Sports. When I think of someone who is currently serving, the first thing that comes to mind is hero. The risks and the sacrifice that you are giving to dedicate your services to the country so that we can live a free life does not go unnoticed.
There are people that put their life on the line, and I'm just honored that my family has the opportunity to do that.
The type of person that takes the oath and has a decision to serve is someone that is obviously a strong person, a strong-minded person that wants to do something greater than themselves and wants to have that challenge.
They love their country, they love their children, and they know that it's important because without them, the freedoms that we enjoy would not happen.
They're making these decisions on their own for their future and for their country. And that's the most important thing. That's the spirit that the United States has. And that's why we are a stronghold.
And I can speak firsthand from a family of members of the military and as a Gold Star family. Those sacrifices are real. And I just can't thank our men and women who serve our country and who are active right now, fighting the battles all around the world to make sure that we are safe on home soil. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. All of the work that you put in and the sacrifices you make do not go unnoticed.
A promise is a trust not to be broken. Whether spoken with an oath or sealed with a pinky, USAA started with a promise to take care of the military community. And 100 years later, that's still our mission. Always.
There can be no finer calling than serving one's country. Hello and congratulations on your patriotic decision to serve our country. I'm John Bird, and it's my distinct privilege to address you today as you embark in an exciting new adventure in the United States military. I want to pass along my heartfelt thanks for your solemn commitment to this country and your fellow Americans. It's truly inspiring to see young men and women willing to serve a cause greater than themselves by wearing the cloth of our nation. Today, few can serve, and even fewer answer the call. Less than 30% of high school graduates possess the character, physical, or skill requirements needed to meet the military's robust standards. You are truly a unique and special group that makes your families very proud. More years ago than I care to reveal, I was in your same shoes. As the son of a Navy sailor, I too made the decision to serve my country and was fortunate and blessed to retire as a Vice Admiral after 35 years of naval service. Today, I continue to serve those in uniform at USAA, where I lead the military affairs team. It's been a great honor to work at USAA, which was founded by the military, for the military, and has been serving those in uniform and their families for almost 100 years. USAA, a company that embodies the military values of honesty, integrity, loyalty, and service, has a noble mission to support those who serve our country, a mission that I'm proud to be a part of. Now, as you're about to get underway on this incredible journey, know how much your nation needs you and how very proud we all are of you. I have no doubt that in the years to come, you will look back on this as a pivotal moment in your life. Thank you again for your service, and as we say in the Navy, I wish you fair winds and following seas.
Hello everybody, my name is Pete Hegseth, and as a combat veteran, my respect and love for those who've given their all for America never stops. As we hear personal stories and honor those who take the oath, like you, I'm moved because I understand that no veteran serves alone. It's the additional support of the community, the families, the support of those who appreciate their service that builds our nation. We celebrate the enlistees who are transitioning into military service, the best job they're ever going to have. And we also recognize the warriors who continuously preserve the promise of freedom for everybody. They have not only served their generation well, they've served future generations in a way that must be given the honor it deserves. Without them, we would not know the freedom we so gratefully live in today. As we give honor where honor is due, it's my privilege to introduce my friend, Dr. Ken Hartman, founder and president of Our Community Salutes. Let's hear from him on the importance of why we've joined together this evening to honor and recognize those who take the oath.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ken Hartman, founder and president of Our Community Salutes. 14 years ago, while serving on my local school board, I discovered that we were doing absolutely nothing to recognize and honor the graduating high school seniors who plan to enlist in the military right after high school. So, as an old soldier, I knew I needed to do something about that, so I started Our Community Salutes, and we conducted our first OCS ceremony in 2009. 14 years later, we have OCS chapters and ceremonies across the country, and we've honored tens of thousands of high school senior enlistees, each who have decided to put their country before themselves so that their fellow classmates had the freedoms to pursue their dreams. So tonight we thank our nation's class of 2022 high school enlistees and their family members. And I also want to thank our military leaders, our performers, our celebrities, and our sponsors, especially USAA, for making America Salutes 2022 possible. But now it's your turn. Please join me in thanking our class of 2022 high school enlistees by signing our virtual thank you card at ocsusa.org/thank you. Our goal is to get 1 million Americans to sign the virtual thank you card by July 4th so that our nation's newest and youngest service members know that their community and their country stands behind their decision to serve. Again, that's ocsusa.org/thank you. Be the first to say thank you by signing the virtual thank you card. Again, thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022 high school enlistees and their families.
You're the sacrifices, service, foundation, wise, steady, expert, courageous, seasoned, noble, heroes, generous, legacy, time, one who took the oath.
Hello, young men, young women of America. It's John Rich here in Nashville, Tennessee. Just wanted to tell you how proud I am of each and every one of you for enlisting to serve our country. I think there's no greater calling, no greater cause that a young person could sign up for than to serve this great country, to defend freedom, to defend our rights and our liberties. You come from a long line of great men and women who've done the same thing you're doing right now, have made that commitment. And because of a commitment like that, it allows guys like me to chase the American dream, to go make music with my life, to do the things that I love to do, to pursue happiness with my life. That is what you're ensuring by serving for the United States military. I wanted to play a song for you guys and gals that I wrote about my grandfather, who was a World War II veteran. I bet if you think of some of the older folks in your family, you'll probably think about some Vietnam veterans. Maybe you still have a World War II guy or gal around, but think about them and their service to the country and how much that means to you. This is a song I wrote about him, 17 years old when he signed up for the United States Army and went overseas in the Pacific and fought for our freedom. 6 Purple Hearts, by the way, by the time he got back home. Quite a story. This song is called The Man. I'll dedicate it to my grandfather and to each and every one of you who have enlisted to serve our country and all the boys and girls overseas in harm's way at this very moment. God bless each and every one of you. Here it goes. This is called The Man. He was one of the millions who signed up to defend us long ago in 1941. When they suckered us in Pearl Harbor, he fought under MacArthur, 17, with an Army Thompson gun. Well, he stormed a lot of beaches, slept in jungles with the leeches. He saw things a young man should never see. And when they shot him in the shoulder, he got back up and marched forward, left a lot of brothers dead in Kwajalein. And if it wasn't for the good Lord and the man, there wouldn't be a breath of freedom in this land. When I see people on my TV taking shots at Uncle Sam, I hope they always remember why they can. Because we'd all be speaking German or living under the flag of Japan if it wasn't for the good Lord and the man. If it wasn't for the good Lord and the man. I'm the grandson of a soldier, and I'd fight the whole world over if duty called and freedom's on the line. Thanks to the greatest generation and the ones still fighting for our nation, I've never had to kill for my way of life. And if it wasn't for the good Lord and the man, there wouldn't be a breath of freedom in this land. When I see people on my TV taking shots at Uncle Sam, I hope they always remember why they can. Because we'd all be speaking German or living under the flag of Japan if it wasn't for the good Lord and the man. If it wasn't for the good Lord and the man, and the women too. Come on, girls, get it. Well, he was one of the millions who signed up to defend us long ago in 1941. And when they sucker punched us in Pearl Harbor, he fought under MacArthur 17 with an Army Thompson gun. God bless each and every one of you. We're so proud of all you men and women for signing up to serve our country. We know the future is bright and it's in great, great hands. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for what you're doing. God bless you going forward, and God bless America. Take care and good luck.
There is a World War II veteran here that happens to be a woman. It's because of her that I stand here today.
My parents used to take us to the Wanamingo, Minnesota Memorial Day Parade. The whole town would come out for the Memorial Day Parade, and the veterans would walk down the street. And I had no idea what it meant and why it was important, but you would see first the World War II vets, and then it was the Korean War vets, and then it was the Vietnam vets, and then it was the Cold Warriors. The way that crowd rocketed to their feet in that town left an imprint on my soul and my heart as a kid. I had no idea, but I said, those guys and those gals did something special. And if I get a chance, I hope I have the backbone to do something like they did.
Those that paved the way before us, like our World War II veterans, our Korean War, our Vietnam veterans, to those leaders that I had when I grew up that were from past generations, from Vietnam, that shaped me into who I was. Tonight we honor all of them. We honor all of you.
You're the student, football player, debate team member, traveler, performer, musician, singer, STEM team, willing, athlete, bold, new, wide-eyed, recruit, future, hope, next, now, one who took the oath.
Hello, I'm Neil Brown Jr. And as we recognize the high school enlistees who are taking the oath and transitioning to military service, I want to personally thank you for your decision to enlist. You have my support. You see, my father, a Marine Corps veteran, provided me with a very personal view as to what it means to faithfully serve our country. I'm forever grateful for his impact on my life and for growing up in a household where honor was exemplified. I'm able to pursue my dreams because of the men and women who made the decision to live a life of courage, honor, and service to our country. And on behalf of all of those stories that are within the sound of my voice. See, when I was in high school, it felt like I had nothing but time in front of me. So to make a decision that is this profound and as honorable as you have made, it speaks to who you are as an individual and gives us hope for a greater future. See, my time portraying a member of the most elite unit of Navy SEALs on Paramount Plus's SEAL team has reinforced the importance of recognizing that the uniform is indicative of not only your act of service, but the person who moves within that uniform. We are adhered to the idea that failure isn't an option, and with the support of this community, your leaders, your team, your friends, and the people you call family, no matter what you face ahead, if you stand together, you will not fail. So to encourage you as you move towards your next season, we are honored to share a special message from Carol Egger, Senior Vice President of Military and Veteran Affairs at Comcast NBC Universal. To parallel her perspective, we also have a high school enlistee who will share her own perspective, showing two sides of a collective story. Now, in her professional world, she strategically plans and leads outreach initiatives to support the military and veteran communities, along with recruiting, hiring, and building talent. Her years of service in the military included a 15-month combat tour in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom as chief of the Women's Initiative Division and senior liaison to the U.S. Embassy Baghdad, where she conducted a full-scale analysis of women's initiatives and developed a strategic plan for the economic and political empowerment of Iraqi women under the U.S. Secretary of State. Carol is additionally the recipient of numerous awards and commendations in recognition of her contributions to the military, including the Legion of Merit, Bronze Star, Purple Heart, and multiple awards of the Meritorious Service Medal. And we welcome their message tonight.
I joined the Army at 17 to get the GI Bill for college. And at 17, I took my first airplane ride to Fort McClellan, Alabama. So that was quite an experience. And I wore pumps, spectator pumps, and a beautiful dress. Now, I wish I had known that was the most inappropriate thing to wear to basic training. When I got off that bus and the drill sergeant started yelling at us, here I am trying to run around in pumps to pick up my gear to take it into the barracks.
My name is Abby Davis. I'm a senior in high school, and this summer I leave for basic training for the Air Force. I started by actually looking at the Coast Guard because I wanted to be closer to home and I thought it would be close. But I went on the Air Force website and I put in my information, and like literally the next day my recruiter reached out to me. With him, he was very open and honest and told me everything that would be happening. And then I think within 5 months I signed off to be leaving this year and to start my journey in the Air Force.
I joined the Women's Army Corps. We were segregated by gender. It was the only place I could go. And it was in 1976 that we integrated the Army, and actually all the services, into mixed gender units. You can imagine that was quite an interesting journey to be the first woman in a unit, and the only woman very often. The women in the military still make up only 8% of the Marines, 16% of the Army, and 19% of the Air Force. So we need more women.
I hope that taking the oath for other women will show them that they can do whatever they desire to do and to follow your dreams. And just because it's mostly men doesn't really mean anything. Like, since I was so young too, I think I took the oath at 17. A lot of people there were over 18, and it was very intimidating because I was with a lot of older men that knew what they were doing. It just felt good knowing that I did it as a 17-year-old going through this process. And I hope it inspires other people that you can do it and to not let other people take you down. I'm so grateful for everything my dad has done, how he supported me through the process. He's shown me that I can do it and to put my heart to it and to try my best, and that what you put in will be your outcome. So as long as you try your hardest, then you will succeed.
One thing I did understand and live by, even at the age of 17, is to always be prepared for the next opportunity. So you have to at least take the first step, and you never know what's going to come from that first step and what opportunities will present themselves. It's often said that the strength of our nation is the strength of our forces. So we can't do what we do to ensure our national security without our armed forces. So I'm so proud of those who take the oath to serve the nation, no matter what reason. Be proud of what you're doing. Take advantage of all that the military presents to you, and know that all of us who have ever served are behind you and are available. We would be what you call your battle buddies, and we're here to help.
I'm honored to take the oath because it's a verbal promise to those looking at me, to those who want to have their trust in me. I want to let them know that I am taking an oath, this is what I'm about, and this is what you can expect.
I'm honored to take the oath because it means that I'm really giving back to my country, my community as a Black young female.
I'm honored to take the oath because it's a chance for me to meet new people and make a new type of family.
On the other side of my service, I hope to be someone who inspires other young Black girls to join into the military and be all that they can be.
I wanted to prove to people that anything's possible.
It is a step forward to something greater for me. Like the next step, the next chapter of my life. Like right now, I'm a senior about to graduate. This will be my last summer. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Awesome.
Hello, I'm Keith Hoskins with Navy Federal Credit Union. Today, I am honored to be here to celebrate your enlistment. Years ago, I joined the Navy, and eventually I became a Blue Angel pilot, a squadron commander, and I even commanded a Navy base. That was my journey, and now it's time for you to begin yours. As you prepare to leave for training, remember, your possibilities are endless. So take advantage of the opportunities you are presented during your time in service. And know, our nation is grateful for your decision to serve this great country. I also want to thank your families. We understand that you are on this journey as well. So, congratulations. And remember, you'll always have a team here at Navy Federal to support you throughout your military career and beyond.
Hello, I'm Natalie Morales. As I think about my father, Lieutenant Colonel Mario Morales Jr., I think of all of the lessons he taught me, not just through his words, but through his actions. The first years of my life were spent traveling the world through my family's decision to live a life of service and to support my father, along with those who served along with him. My worldview has been shaped by my experiences and my awareness that, like my father, the men and women who give of themselves to uphold our freedom are true heroes. We also owe a great deal not only to those who serve, but to the families and the support systems who raise them, wait for them, love them, and give them a place to call home. Our Community Salutes is dedicated to acknowledging the people who make up the whole story in the service of our nation and to encouraging those who are currently enlisting that they have the support of our community.
Hi, I'm Jim Axelrod with CBS News. I would describe those who decide to serve as people who are committed to something bigger than themselves. I've been lucky enough to cover men and women who are serving in Iraq, Afghanistan, other places, and whether it's a private, a captain, or a general, it's always somebody who has decided that keeping us safe, keeping us free, and protecting our democracy requires people to stand up and say, I'll do the job. So to all the enlistees, let me just say thank you and salute you for your choice to serve.
Where to begin? How about with a thank you? Thank you to you young women and men who have decided to make a difference in our lives, make a difference in our world, and you've decided to make a difference through your selflessness, your righteousness, your courageousness. We'll be a stronger country, we'll be a more dynamic country, we'll be that and more because of your service to our country. Now that's what I call making a true top play. Thank you. Doesn't seem like enough, but it's from the heart.
Hey y'all, Rodney Atkins here. I want to send a shout out and a thank you and congratulations for finishing your high school careers, starting your military careers. Man, I salute your scholarship, your dignity, your bravery, and your service to this great nation. Can't wait to meet you guys, see you on the road. Be safe out there. God bless and thanks again.
You're the father, mother, aunt, uncle, sister, son, daughter, partner, wife, husband, parent, guardian, teacher, caregiver, counselor, cheerleader, guide, confidant, memories, home, shelter, friend, safety, trust, love. One who supports the ones who take the oath.
Well, I would like to thank my mom for actually encouraging me to continue this path. She didn't have to, but she did, and I really appreciate that. And it made me want to really do it. If it wasn't for her vote of approval, I wouldn't have came here.
They just tell me to never give up and that I will become successful in life.
So we support the ones we love so they can do the best they can while they're in the military.
Support goes a long way, and they really need us. Although they're finished one part of their life, they go through a second part of their life. So they're going to continue to, need us.
I think it's important that we recognize the families of those who serve, because it gives them a framework to go forward and do their best. I think in instances, you being supportive, having a community that supports our newly enlisted, just helps them. Let them know that they're doing the right thing. They've made the right choice.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I was so proud of him. I was just so proud of him because I understand the community that the Army brings. This journey that they are about to embark on is gonna be one of the most fulfilling things that they're gonna do in their life.
This is the proudest moment as a parent, as someone who served. For my son serving is one of the proudest moments I've ever had, one of the most joyous occasions I've ever felt.
That's the spirit that the United States has, and that's why we are a stronghold. And they're going to be a stronghold too. I guarantee that.
Hello, I'm Lee Greenwood. I'd like to add my congratulations and thanks to all the young men and women who will sign up and take the oath to the United States Army today. It's very important that you know that we pray for your strength and for your safety. Here's my song, God Bless the USA. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I'm And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the Thank you so much, and God bless the United States of America.
As a proud veteran and someone who continues to work diligently to ensure that the sacrifices of our nation's veterans and their families are never forgotten, I am committed to supporting our military from active military service to civilian life, with one of my roles now being the Chief Veteran Officer at Paramount. And I've seen firsthand how achieving our goals and dreams, and even experiencing the gift of freedom in our day-to-day lives, is possible because of the sacrifices of our military. They are the reason that we have our cherished freedoms, and we are so grateful to them and to you who have stepped up to join their ranks. Your selfless decision to serve is rare, and you will make your mark as a guardian of our nation, our values, and our freedoms. Please know that service in our military is the highest expression of citizenship, and we are eternally grateful for your initiative.
You're the reason, young, red-blooded Americans, men and women who love their country, who volunteer to serve in the United States military when you can do so many other things. You're the reason that I'm here, that I'm able to do a TV show, a radio show, and write books. You're the reason our Constitution survives, as well as our Declaration of Independence. You're the reason we have freedom in this country. And you're the reason why we will continue to have freedom in this country. I cannot thank you enough for what you're doing and what you're about to do, as well as the people who have come before you, including my father and my grandfathers. You're better than I am. You're better than I am. I've never served. So the best I can do is support you as strongly as I possibly can as a civilian. You're the reason America is the greatest country on the face of the earth. God bless each and every one of you, and please be safe.
I joined the military when I was 18. I was a high school enlistee following my graduation, and it was a decision that has affected the course of my entire life, both personally and professionally. I owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to the military. I am the person I am today because of the great privilege to serve our nation as a non-commissioned officer and enlisted soldier for 6 years. When you join the military just out of high school, you don't always realize the impact that it will have on the rest of your life. Please realize how important what you are doing is. You are following a long line of brave men and women spanning many generations that have ensured that freedom and democracy are defended. Freedom is not free, and it is the 1% who serve, our beloved all-volunteer military, who take that awesome responsibility on your shoulders. Class of 2022, on behalf of a grateful nation, thank you for taking this brave step forward, for raising your right hand, and please know the tremendous difference you are making.
Hi, my name is Reverend Dr. Paul McCullough. I'm a retired Lieutenant Colonel, the president of the Penn and Franklin chapter of the Association of the United States Army, and the host of a weekly radio show called Serving Our Nation. And what I would like to say to you is, if I were 20 years younger and had my military career to do all over again, the one thing that I would tell myself is that being a servant leader and putting the needs ahead of other people is the most important thing that you can do. It might seem counterintuitive. It might seem like you always need to take care of your own needs and making money and all things of that nature. But I can tell you beyond the shadow of a doubt, from hundreds of people that I've interviewed over the last year, that when you are a servant leader and you put others ahead of yourself, the more you do that, you will live a life full of blessings. So as you go forward into your military career, always keep that in mind, and you will be blessed beyond your imagination. Best of luck, and may God bless you.
As a fellow enlistee and recruit over 35 years ago, I want to tell you how excited I am for you to join this adventure and really join the game of life. Having founded over 50 companies, taken 3 public, raised billions of dollars, I can tell you that all of the things that I learned around discipline and rigor and leadership started in the military. What you're doing is not only selfless, it's going to help set you up for success in life. Thank you for your service to your country, and get excited about this next adventure. Congratulations.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Charlie Wilson, Drexel University's Professor of Military Science. I'd like to just tell you at this point in your life, as you make your decisions to either enlist, go into JRTC, whatever that might be, as you endeavor to wear the uniform, I'd like to whisper words of encouragement and give you thanks for your commitment and your future sacrifice to wear the uniform, as those things that you will learn and glean from wearing the uniform are going to be of value to people like myself and all those around you.
To all of you young men and women who are signing up and taking the oath to protect these United States, I say thank you for your courage and patriotism.
I was stationed in Oakland, California, and we supplied the Pacific Fleet and the Pacific bases, and we did the same jobs as the men. We marched, we worked, we did the same jobs. And I'm going to be 98 on the 13th of May. I go around talking about the things that women can do, and I always say to the children in the schools, to the girls, you can do anything you want to, work at it. All of you take one day at a time, because at 98 I had Tai Chi today, and I had yoga a couple days ago, and you keep your body going and your mind going, and do for others. Don't forget, because people need people. And as I said to the young girls, each person knows they're not alone. We have veterans groups that are there to support the young people in the military. We send them cards, we send them gifts. We say, you're not forgotten, you're not alone. Thank you all.
You're the past, present, future, history, time, freedom, stars, stripes, flag, patriots, lieutenants, captains, majors, generals, Constitution, Bill of Rights, one who took the oath.
This event is one I won't soon forget. To each and every high school enlistee, let these words resonate within you. We are proud of you, we support you, and we will continue to give you the recognition and honor that you deserve. I am personally committed to doing everything I can to raise the spirits of our nation's defenders and their families, and I will continue to act towards this mission for you. Thank you.